Let's start with the structure of a railjack. You have the pilot seat here, where you can pilot your railjack. It also has a turret. And then you have a navigation here, which basically allows you to select a mission. Now at the back of the cockpit, you have a forward artillery here. This is also called the Doom Charge, which is basically a big ass cannon. So when you're in the Doom Charge seat, you can actually press F and you can switch to a normal turret. So in all turrets, in all normal turrets, you can actually press the wheel and you can fire a homing missile. At the middle of our railjack, we have two side turrets. So this is also a turret, but you can't pilot your railjack here. So the same goes for this. This is also a side turret. So see, you can shoot here, but you can't pilot. Now you also have a place to exit the railjack as well. When you exit the railjack, you become a arcwing mode and you can fly around. At the back of the railjack, you can see multiple floors here. So at the bottom, you will find the forging station. This is where you can craft some of the railjack resources. Besides the forging station, you also have multiple exits here, so you can also exit the railjack here. Now at the top of this part, you can see a slingshot here. This is a slingshot where you can fly a really far distance. I think it's like 6,000. So you can fly very far using the slingshot. Yeah, you can see it's about 6,000 meters away. Now when you're outside of a railjack, the easiest way to get back is just to fly back here and then press X. But please note that no matter where you have exited from the railjack, you will always be returned at this spot. Now in railjack, there's a special gear item. This is called the Omni. The Omni is basically a fire hose. You can use it to repair your railjack. Besides the structure of a railjack, what matters to be a good crewmate is also this thing called Intrinsics. So Intrinsic allows you to unlock some of your abilities in a railjack. For example, in Tactical Level 4, you can see that you can use this thing called Omni and teleport back to the railjack. This is very important and I recommend everyone to get this first. So you want Tactical 4 now. So how are you gonna get Intrinsics? It's actually quite easy. You just do some of the railjack missions. Even if you don't have a railjack, that's fine. You just hop on some of these missions. You can use the other's railjack. Just stay in a squad. Now let's say you've already done a mission. You should be able to unlock Tactical 1. If you press L, you should see the tactical menu. At the right hand side, you can teleport to different places in the railjack. For example, airlock. If you press on it, you will teleport to here and then you can start crafting stuff. Now let's say you've done one more mission, you should be able to get Tactical 4 now. If you use Omni outside of the railjack, you will be teleported back into the railjack. This is why Tactical 4 is important. It is very convenient. You can teleport to the railjack anywhere on the map. So now I'm gonna show you how to do a railjack mission, but before that I'm gonna remove all of the mods just for demonstration purposes. So you can see that everything in Earth is Skirmish. What is a Skirmish mission? It is a classic mission for Railjack where everything is related to Railjack. You don't need to do exterminate and that kind of stuff, but sometimes you do need to fly outside to do some of the special objectives. You will see that later. So I've started a skirmish mission and I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. So you can see that at the objective list at the left, there's fighters, cruise ships, and disable the pulse turbine. So you can see that there are some fighters here. They have a square outline, is square. And what you're gonna do is when you encounter them, it's quite easy. You know, you just use a turret to shoot them off. It's as simple as that. They are fighters. Now here's the pulse turbine, which is you can see that it's a regular objective yellow spot. And when you're near the turbine, what you're gonna do is you can go outside. And we call this the outside job or the outside team. Then you just go inside. So for skirmish, this special objective is usually different. For this time, it is a pulse turbine. So pulse turbine is basically, you know, you just follow the mark. you just shoot everything off, and then you can see that at the left hand side it said Railjack Crew, destroy first radiator. The radiator is at the outside of this pulse turbine, so you can fly outside like this, or you can wait the Railjack Crew to do it for you. So now we're outside, you can see that there's a radiator, you just shoot it off. It's quite easy. Yep, and that's done, and then you need to go back in. Now when you're in, you need to repeat the same thing twice. You need to repeat the same thing again. So now I've done that, and I need to trash the second radiator. So that's gone, and then you go back inside. This time, this is the core, which is the final step. You just need to unlock this console, and then you're done. You can see that there's an extraction logo, but you don't need to go there. You just Omni back, because we have tactical level 4. Now you're back to the Railjack, and you can see that the turbine objective is done. So now we can keep shooting off these fighters. So now, what is a cruise ship? So a cruise ship just spawned. You can see that it has a clearly different outline. You can see that a cruise ship looks kind of curvy, but a normal fighter, it is the square is smaller, and it is, you know, a regular square. So what you're gonna do? There are 2 ways to kill off a cruise ship. First of all, the cruise ship has 3 engines. We can shoot it off, and the cruise ship will be immobilized. It will kind of rotate, but it won't move. So what you can do, you can use a Doom Charge, the big-ass cannon, to shoot its belly. Sometimes shooting its engine works, but I've seen people failing it. So that's a very simple way to kill off a cruise ship. You don't even need to go outside. Now, what's the second way to kill off a cruise ship? I actually need to wait for the cruise ship to spawn, and to do that, I need to shoot off some of the fighters here. Now a second cruise ship has spawned. Again, we shoot off all the engines, and this time, the second way to do cruise ship is actually going outside. So this is actually a harder way, I think. I actually prefer using a Doom Charge, but let's say you don't have Doom Charge, you can go outside. And there will be a little bit of enemies here, but let's just ignore it. What you're gonna do to destroy this reactor and then Omni back is very easy. And that's it. And that's how you do a skirmish. So let's talk about mods now. First of all, we start with the battle mods. This is the most important mod. It allows you to kill off those fighters and cruise ships very easily, especially this mod called Shatter Burst. So you can see that I've equipped these 3 mods. I will show you guys what it does later. Now, integrated allows you to improve your Railjack's properties. For example, you can increase the health or increase the speed. If you don't have your own Railjack though, these mods are really useless, because say if you join someone else's squad, then the other people will become the Railjack owner, so you don't need these mods. Now, tactical mods are special abilities that you can use in the tactical menu. However, to me, I think that's only the pilot would need it, so for now you don't need this kind of mods as well. Now, my first mod is called Blackout Pulse. What does it do? So normally, a cruise ship will try to move around. It's kind of hard to Doom Charge it, especially if you don't have, if you don't know how to turret it down. So what you can do is you can press 1 to stun the cruise ship, and then you can Doom Charge it very easily. So just a normal Doom Charge. You can see that it's stunned, and boom, it's gone. So now I have some fighters here. My second mod is called Shatter Burst. It's a bomb. You first have to shoot the Shatter Burst out, and then you need to detonate it by yourself. If you don't detonate it by yourself, it will just fly through the enemies. You can see that it's gone. Now my third mod is called Seeker Folly, and it is very powerful, but you can see that it also costs a lot of energy. It is 150 energy. So what it does is it's homing missile. You press 3 and they will sort off the fighters. they are just deleted, really. Everything is gone. Now, starting with Phoenix, you can see all sorts of different missions like Exterminate and Spy. So for all of these missions, they all have two stages. First, they have the same Railjack mission, and then after that, you can do the specific mission. So I will show you that first stage, the Railjack mission, but I won't show you how the Exterminate is actually done because everyone knows how to do that. But on top of that, you also have special missions like Volatile and Orphix. They are some special second stage Railjack missions, and I will show these too. Now, in all planets other than Earth, you will see an optional quest here. This is called the Derek. You can see it has a white spot, but it's kind of easy, so I won't demonstrate how to do it here. So in the first stage of the Railjack mission, you will see that it asks you to approach the main station here. So we are going to do that. And as soon as you approach the station, you see that it asks you to destroy some of this stuff. So this time it calls me to destroy security nodes. You can shoot them down like this, or you can press the mouse wheel and fire the homing missile. Now this time it asks me to destroy 4 security nodes, but sometimes it will actually ask you to destroy 2 security nodes and 2 cruise ships. So after doing that, you can park your railjack here, and then you can enter the station. So let's say if you're in a squad, it's quite important to get in here as soon as possible because the entire squad needs to reach this airlock before you can start the mission. So now you can see that it's a normal exterminate. You can also see that my railjack is in invisible mode. So sometimes you can see 2 yellow spots actually. So that one is the main objective. And then you can see another yellow spot here. This is called the priority target, but it is kind of optional. So you can choose to do this or not. So sometimes you will have a cruise ship that has a front shield like this, and no matter where you spin, you rotate, it will try to rotate as well. So you can see that the shield is now facing me. You can shoot down the shield quite easily and then stun it, and then you can doom charge it here. So sometimes you can see that these kind of grenadier cruise ships, they have a yellow shield. You can see that they have something like this here, and you can easily destroy them. So one of the methods is you just use your homing missile and everything will be destroyed, and then you can just doom charge it. Actually, I think that's the best method. The other way is you just have to shoot it down by yourself. There will be 2 of those stuff on the top of the cruise ship, and then another one at the bottom of the cruise ship. So first of all, in the Volatile mission, sometimes you can see that there's an optional quest called Steel Corpus Credentials. This will make your life easier in the second mission, so you can choose to do that. So I've immobilized this cruise ship, and then I'm gonna go inside. Let me see. Yep, I have to kill this guy, and credentials acquired. Now I can return to mission. Now this is where the part that you will do a normal warfare mission. So let's say if you're in an exterminate, then this would be exterminate. So, but for now we chose volatile because volatile is something that normal warframe doesn't have. So what you have to do, we need to find the ship's reactor, as you can see here. So there's a console, and we hack it, and you can see that there's a temperature bar at the left hand side. And it has a white frame. We need to keep the temperature inside the white range. At the same time, we need to kill these sorts of engineers. You can see that the temperature is slowly increasing, and then there's some fans here. So what you're gonna do is you have to keep the temperature in range. You can't destroy these tanks earlier, or else it will be too cold, and then the reactor will explode, and your mission will fail. So let's say I'm gonna let it overheat now. So you can see that the game warns me and I need to fence it. So and you need to keep killing those engineers as well. And then you can see that on the map it will show you another fence and you need to destroy it. So this will be the third fence and we need to destroy it. And you can see that so this one is done. Oh, when you're finishing missions like this, you can't Omni back. That's kind of annoying, but that's basically how a Volatile mission should be done. So I'm gonna extract now. So you can see that when you reach this place, the airlock, you can Omni here. You can Omni here, but you need to go to extraction by yourself first. Now, after doing all that kind of stuff, we need to destroy the weak point. And where's the weak point? It's here, and you need to use a Doom Charge for it. So I'm gonna Doom Charge it. It's quite satisfying to do this mission, to be honest. So Doom Charge, and boom. That's it. That's Volatile. So now I've started Orphix. Now I've invited my friend here because I don't have a good enough operator. But you can see that at the left hand side there's something called sentient control. So Orphix is killing sentients. You can hear that. I think I have an issue. Yeah, you can see that there's a zone here. There's a barrier. You can't get your Warframe inside. So sometimes you will see the red crystal, and then there's the main Orphix. I can't do shit here because I don't have a good operator, but you can see that my friend is doing. And so usually you can have a Void Wreck here, but like in this game, it's kind of bugged, so the Void Ring despawn. So you need to do at least 3 of these Orphix, and you can see that there's red crystals, and you can destroy them using Void. Oh, looks like there's a Necromancer. Here. Okay, yeah, there we go. So yeah, you can see that only one of the members here in the squad can use Void Wreck. The others have to use Operator. So basically you can see that sometimes there will have some red crystals spawned. You have to destroy them. Yep, like this one. You have to destroy them. And then when it's destroyed, the Orphix is vulnerable. And I will let my friend do that job. So you just have to shoot it. And boom, it's done. So we need to do this one more time. You see the sentience. This mission is kind of hard because you need a good operator to actually deal damage, and I don't have a good operator. You see red crystal spawned. Yep, there we go. I don't even have a good network build, to be honest. So it's very hard for me. Right. When you finish 3 of these Orphix, you can see that you can extract. Now, in failed missions, sometimes you can see a shining red spot like this. This is a special add-on to the mission where you need to do you need to defeat sentients. So we're gonna do that now. So you can see that in the failed mission, we need to do fighters, cruise ship, pulse turbine, and then there's this new thing called investigate anomaly. It is inside this thing. Now, when you reach this part, you can see that there's a hole, an entrance here. You can enter the hole here. Now, you can go inside. So I'm gonna go inside. And now I'm into this thing. So you can see that I need to kill 20 sentients, and that's basically it. I need to find sentients, and then I need to kill them, and there will be 20 of them. So sometimes you have this thing. You can see this thing in Eidolon as well. It's not really hard stuff. Now I need to try to find sentience, but I can't see sentience. I can. Right, there is this one of the sentience. I actually forgot how to do this thing. Nice. Now it's gone. So you basically need to do this and kill 20 of them. And you can see that there's a pathway here. So this one is a special entry, and you just need to bullet jump into it. And you can see that it will teleport you to the other part of the map. And that's basically the special thing about Fail Proxima, where you have this kind of anomalies that you need to investigate. So sometimes you will see this thing called Void Storm. This is basically opening void fissures in Railjack. So in the Void Storm, these kind of pillars will spawn. They will damage the Railjack. So if you are the pilot, stay away from it. Now when you are outside, you will see things like this. This will damage you, and it will cost you a lot of health, but you can shoot them off. So sometimes you can see a ship burning. You can equip the Omni and fix it, and you can do it like this. But please note that you can see that the number has decreased. This is because using the Omni to fix hazards will require Railjack. It is this. Now sometimes you will have a hull breach when your ship has run out of HP. This is an emergency. If you don't fix this in 1 minute, your mission will fail. So how to fix this? You hold your Omni and then walk it in a horizontal way. So you need to fix it in a horizontal way, and that's it. So sometimes when you hear this alarm, that means the Railjack has been boarded, and you should kill these enemies immediately. So the enemies will spawn at this sort of ports. They are at the two sides of the Railjack. You can see them here as well. Now sometimes there will be a bomb. Okay, yeah, I can see that on the map now. So yeah, you just hack it. Oh my god. But yeah, you can see that you can just hack it, and then if you fail to hack, it will cause a catastrophic imminent where you can fix it like this. Now when you're crafting stuff in a forging station, you will see that it has a plus sign here. It can increase the maximum count of that resource. So you can see that the Railjack count is now 230 something. So in the forging station, when you craft the energy, it actually replenishes the energy for everyone in the squad. So this one is for everyone. And then when you are using the turret, sometimes you will want to use the homing missile, the thing where you press the wheel. It is actually called ordnance as well, and it costs you munitions. So you need to craft munitions here as well. And then Doom Charge, you need to craft it as well. And this is basically everything you need to know about Railjack in general. So when it comes to intrinsics, I would recommend you to upgrade, say, engineering or piloting. Engineering allows you to use the Omni quicker, so you can see, for example, accelerated hazard suppression. So you unlock the white frame that I had when I was using the Omni. And then for piloting, you can unlock the boost that I mentioned. So you just hold left shift, and then your Railjack will boost really fast. And then for gunnery, it basically allows you to use your guns more efficiently. And then for the slingshots, you need gunnery rank 3 to upgrade. Now, command is something that is actually really useless. It's trash. I did upgrade it, but it's really useless. It allows you to hire some crewmates. So to hire a crewmate, you need to go to Fortuna and then talk to this guy called Tekker, and then you can hire Railjack crewmates. They are basically slaves, but I've never used crewmates before because you don't need it. You don't need crewmates in Railjack. You can do everything just by joining other squads, really. And for the engine boost, as I've mentioned before, so let's say this is a normal cruising speed with a boost. Now I'm gonna hold left shift. This is a single boost. You can hear that the background sound is different. Now there's also a double engine boost. So basically you hold your left shift 2 times. So you press it once, short, and then you hold it. And you can realize that the background sound is really different. So that's like 2 levels of boost that you can use. So let's say if you have the fast Omni, you should see the white bracket like this. And if you use the Omni like this way, and you can quickly repair the alert. So yeah, that's the basics of the Railjack. In the next video, I will show you guys how to do stuff even more efficiently, like for example, how to take up different roles, how to react between, how to communicate between different teammates. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.